Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a review on one of the new arena-only cards, and that is Smoke Bomb. Now, there's a good chance you haven't seen this card before because, well, honestly, the arena-only cards have been really rare. I've played a decent bit of arena since these were introduced a few weeks ago, and I think this is like the third arena-only card that I have drafted. Now, the good side of that is the other arena cards I've drafted are also pretty recent, so it's possible, at least from my experience, but you know, that could just be RNG and whatnot, that these cards are showing up a little bit more than they were when they were initially put into the game. So it might be the case that these cards show up more and more, and it adds an extra cool dynamic to the game. Now, Smoke Bomb is a card that looks fairly innocent, but it is one of the best cards out of the class-only cards, specifically because it meshes so well with what Rogue does. So I think this is a card that is grossly underrated. The idea is you get a big minion or a very valuable minion if you have some kind of ongoing effect, or if you have a lot of attack, if you have a Wind Fury minion, or if it's just really injured. If you have like, I don't know, like a 7/1 minion against the mage, popping stealth, that's often going to be 1 mana, draw card, deal 7 damage that you otherwise would not be able to deal. So it has the straightforward aspect of the card that you guys basically know already. Pretty powerful card. We know that. But it's a bit better than that. The part that makes it really interesting is the fact that this card can be played on your opponent's minions. And that gives it an extra dynamic that pushes it over the top, in my opinion. So why would you want to give your opponent's minions stealth? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Well, it does. And the reason giving your opponent's minions stealth has never existed before is because it's just really powerful. So we've had stealth mechanics. We've had the stealth mechanic, and we've had conceal, which is your own minions, and we've had master disguise. And all these effects can only be used on your own minions. It's never been the case that you can stealth your opponent's minions ever in Hearthstone. Now, this has changed with this card, and this makes it so if your opponent has a particularly large taunt minion, you can basically remove the taunt. And that's pretty good. Now, that aspect might not be too valuable in the general case in Hearthstone, but when you're playing a rogue deck, it is very valuable. And the reason it is because most rogue decks follow the lots of 1-drops, 3-drops, 4-drops, and a few 5-drops type of curve, which means in the mid-game and late game, you're going to have a lot of minions, way more than your opponent, and typically in those situations, there's only 2 ways that your opponent can come back. One is by playing a board clear, which are actually quite rare these days, and the other is by playing a taunt. Now, taunts are pretty common, and removal, again, not so common anymore. So basically, you can just stealth a taunt and go through and push for lethal, or you can just kill him in some cases. And the flexibility and the fact that it's still a 1-mana card draw, it's just so good. It'll often be as good as a sap. It'll often be as good as like a fireball to the face. And it'll often be as good as just, redrawn, getting an extra combo activator and pushing for the tempo swing. And all of those things put together, again, on a 1-mana card, is actually really insane. If you do see this card in your options, I think it is one of, I don't think it's the best rogue card, but it is close. And a lot of people don't regard it as such yet, so maybe I can change that. Not convinced? Check out the clips, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I greet you. Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
Yeah, pushing the first minion out. It's just so good.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
Justice is mine.
I taste blood.
Dance with me. Monsters behind you.
Do I party? When it makes sense to. I like the solo most of the time, but you know, sometimes the party bonuses are pretty good. Like in Diablo 3 we had the party. The other plays are just so awful. Oh, that's a bummer. You guys see the play? I think I see the play. Easy. Yeah, giant minions don't like Divine Shield taunts very much, so if he wants to use removal on that, it's fine. Rip a Defile. That's fine. That was a pretty good draw, but it's mostly the weapon that helped. I had the weapon before. That's always a good sign. It's actually kind of a bad sign. Priest can certainly recover now, but we'll see. That little shithead. Okay.
Justice is mine.
Wow. What a draw. Them cheats, right? I know. I know. Ridiculous.
Autograph? I suppose.
Easy. Alright. Thank you, Smoke Bomb. Playing an Old Spice ad. I mean, I don't exactly have the body for it, but I have the vocabulary for it. I could totally one-take that shit, easy peasy. What I don't have in body, I can make up with vocab and presentation. So, yeah.
None can escape my fury.
Plus, I would give a more normal look, you know, so people aren't upset with their body images and expectations and whatnot. Yeah.
Hey, goons! Over here!
I guess we go with Sherman, double taunt in front of it. Had nightmares of that nose game yesterday. Damn, sorry, dude. I want to play more of that tonight, though.
Out of my jungle.
Nah, I'm over 190. I think I'm pushing 210 or so, at least.
Justice is mine.
I'm 6'4". Probably go down to like 6'2" because I have bad posture.
Out of my jungle.
I mean, if he had Consecration, he would have played it, right? Probably.
Free me. Job done.
I'm simply remaining in character from the WoW days as a troll hunter. Yeah, something like that. What's this shit?
Reporting for duty.
Alright. seems a bit fishy.
I will purify the fallen.
Free me! Free me!
We're doing that so consecration is now garbage. I kind of feel like you might have pyro equality though, and it obviously doesn't play so well against that. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I saw the name of the card leak thing. I mean, who cares? It's like some backwater theme bullshit. The theme, it's not hype. I'd be interested if it was something else, perhaps. It's only got 3 minions, huh? Wow. Alright, I guess.
I wonder.
This is pretty risky, by the way. How come vegan won't eat fish? Because fish is like an animal, like a really dumb one, but still. What's that? Is that like primordial drake or some bullshit?
Pay, I protect.
No, that's alright, I guess. Oh.
To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle! To battle!
Fish have feelings too.
Out of my jungle!
Well, I don't know if I go that far.
We hunger for vengeance.
Justice is
To
mine.
battle! To battle! To battle! To battle!
Yeah, it's gonna be another taunt minion now. Here it comes.
Mushroom power!
Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, it's the fucking smoke bomb, boys.